Alright, so I'm just gonna jump right back into a message. If you guys are new here, I channel, so I get messages all sorts of different ways. My channel, automatic pray, telepathy, blah blah blah, all the clears. So yeah, alright, so I definitely Five of Cups. There's gonna be something with the Five of Cups. Yeah, I don't know yet if that's the viewer's energy or someone that, this may be for someone you know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the message open. It's going to be general. So, whatever your spiritual team or the divine has for you right now, currently, just what's the energy, what's the message for the viewer, whoever's going to find this video. Okay, we had two that fell out here. So we have the Hierophant and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, Emperor at the bottom of the deck with the Two of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to use these here as my overall energy, okay? So with what I'm getting right now, I feel like there's something, obviously in your life right now that, you're wanting to go towards. And I'm definitely getting this is just overall energy of just finding a different way, a different means to, whether that's to find like a side hobby that will produce some sort of income. But I feel like there really is a choice here as far as is some sort of passionate endeavor, something, and I do feel like this is, asking you to, not give up on yourself right now, to have a little bit more commitment in yourself, though, and what's going to bring you this, Ten of Pentacles. It's like your dreams coming true, but having that dream be able to financially provide for you. But I'm just getting this energy of like it's going to take more commitment from you as well. And I do feel like it's going to be more spiritual based. Now, whether this is actually, whether you might make bracelets, or there's people that do candles, or they sell candles, they make their own and they infuse them with like Reiki, or or this could just be you investing more into your spiritual journey. Like this is something that overall really brings you, the most happiness, but somehow, somewhere or another, it has to do with money. It's like I feel like you're trying to figure that out. Like, what other ways are there for you to be able to have that creative outlet, possibly? I don't know, but I do also feel like for some of you who this is going to resonate with, I feel like, your guides are wanting you to, I just heard, be more devoted. Whatever that means. Again, take this how it resonates. This could be in your personal life. This could have to do with a relationship with someone else. I mean, right now, that's just the general energy that I'm picking up. I'm not really sure, because it's going to resonate different, for all of you guys. But what else is a general message for how this is going to resonate for you? Emperor wanted to come out. Okay, we have Temperance. Yeah, we have 3 major arcanas already. Page of Cups. So the Emperor and Temperance, with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I mean, yeah, it's kind of what I was saying. I can't even talk right now. It's kind of what I was saying. Okay, we have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? That's like, okay, no, it could be, an emotional, gesture coming from someone else or yourself, right? Like, I mean, I take it however it resonates. Something could be something emotional to you, something that, is new. It's like something you haven't yet fully, invested in, right? It's a page, right? But you have here the Emperor and the Temperance. It's like, I really do feel like this has something to do with, being more devoted. You obviously you're here with this beautiful energy of balance, and Temperance is patience. Having patience with, within yourself, though, to keep going, to keep pushing through whatever, it is. Here, oh shit. Shut up. Shut up. We have the Page of Cups with the Empress. And the Three of Wands with the Hermit. Stop playing with me. Six of Cups. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. I just need to stop. Holy crap. Okay, so this is great. And you know what's funny? The way I have these cards here, just because my desk is a mess right now. Not a mess, but I mean I got like cards everywhere. But I've been putting them out in piles of twos. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, again, higher commitment, something that's going to bring, generational wealth, right? And, something that can last, like it's something that you build, you create, and it's something that you'll have to be able to hand down to, your own children or your grandchildren, whatever, right? It's something that is generational, that'll long stand the, test of time, right? Oh, okay, that's weird. I don't know why that came to me. One of you guys kind of knows. But yeah, maybe this is something that is going to stand the test of time, right? And when it has to do with your spiritual journey right now, but it's also everything that I just mentioned as well. And then it got split up into these two, the Emperor and the Temperance, right? So it's basically, and I heard devoted, like maybe needing more devotion to pursue, right? Whatever this is, with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And what does the Empress energy represent? You're giving birth to it, right? What is the Emperor energy, the Divine Masculine energy? That is, putting things into action. So I feel like this is something that you've been really heavily thinking about. And it's like, yeah, you're just not really sure if this is something that will ever give birth, right? Or grow, right? It's like there's the manifesting and everything, and it's something that you're really passionate about. Now, whether it's a person, place, or thing, take that how it resonates. But for this to come out first, it's like, patience with whatever you are trying to birth or come together or merge together. Now, whether this is relationship with someone else, this is with, within your own feminine, masculine energy, something here, right? And I do feel like, you've taken the time out here, with the Hermit energy, that's like a real deep dive inside. That's like self, analyzation, reflection, right? It's going deep within to heal, and really take a look at, things that, okay, maybe here's where I could have been better at this, or, oof, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or whatever it is. And I feel like there is this energy here too, it's like waiting for, what they say, your ships to come in, right? All of your wishes, all of your, you're waiting for something. But I feel like at this point, with the Hermit being highlighted here, I feel like you don't really need to do I don't really know. There's like this waiting period of like, I feel like maybe being so, you've got a little stagnant here with being content with where you're at. Like you feel really good about yourself. You've done this, healing, and you're just trying to, skate on by with no drama. There's something here with getting out of the whole mentality. Like, I feel like before, you've had to fight to just survive, for your own sanity, for your own peace, right? For no drama. But I feel like you've done enough of this inner healing. I really do hear that it's time for you to step out of the comfort zone, right? And be a little more, you know what you want. You know what you want to give birth to here. The manifesting with the Empress energy, Page of Cups, but it's like there's some doubt here. There's some self-doubt here. And, it's like you're here in a great, flow, but it's now time for you to take action on the situation, and be a little more devoted to something that you want to fully commit yourself to. And it's going to bring you fruition. It's going to bring you the Ten of Pentacles. And, I don't know. We just got through that 10-time portal, so, it's a... We just, there's 2 eclipses this month. It's crazy, right? There's a lot going on. But yeah, there's just something here that I feel like you're ready to step out of that comfort zone and be a little more devoted, have patience in yourself, but take the action, the steps necessary to do that. Okay, so let's see though. I want to just kind of clarify. I'm going to use a different deck as well. Yeah, see, look at this. We have the Six of Cups and the Hangman is in reverse. So in reverse, he is enlightened here. There's something is not stuck anymore. You are not stuck anymore. You have already done the work. You've been enlightened. Confirmation. You've taken a look at things in the past, right? Six of Cups here. Now, so I'm going to use a different deck to clarify. I kind of just want to pull one for the, what is the Hierophant here? We have got the Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, definitely here, something's been put into motion. With the Wheel of Fortune, you really don't have much control over the situation, right? Again, it's like that destiny and fate steps in, and that is so funny because I said it. I said the Hierophant here, it feels more spiritual in nature. I feel like, I don't know why, and there it is with the Wheel of Fortune being confirmed with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to accept that this is out of your control. This is destiny. This is fate. This is soul contracts. This is happening whether or not you like it. Even though you may not remember that you signed up for it, well, you did. It's always to realign you to your greatest and highest good, but it's a matter of, we all have free will. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? That's so crazy. I knew it. I felt that. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? And we got 3 for this. We have, okay, see, the Hanged Man now, not reversed, came out with the 5 of Cups in a completely different deck. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So, yeah, that's crazy. I'm telling you, I feel like you came out of that energy, though, because the Ten of Pentacles being clarified by the Hanged Man, the 5 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, I feel like, too, you really had to, I don't know, something previously before with the Ten of Pentacles, whether this was something that you maybe put down for a little bit and, had to put on the back burner as far as your goals and dreams, or just, you had to take a little break. Sometimes when we go through dark nights of the soul, right, we're not as in tune with the universe as well, too. So you kind of take a step back and you have to go through those darker phases, right? Face our shadow side, face those parts of us that, we've disowned for a very long time. So I feel like with that, you were coming out of that energy and you had to put something on hold or a situation, right? And again, with, the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, that is huge. Like, this has everything to do with you and your purpose here, what you're doing with your life. And, I feel like you did drop a lot of burdens with that, and you are on track, to achieve your Ten of Pentacles, whatever that looks like to you. Everyone's Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles is different, right? Where's the Emperor here? We have the World card, the Queen of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. So, yeah. Again, World card. Success is assured here, right? And again, I was just brought up the whole 10-10 thing, right? We have the 10-10 portal. What is 10-10? Represents endings, but it also represents beginnings. Brand new cycles. Wheel of Fortune. Brand new cycles here wanting to come in, It really is. It's, confidence, though. It's a time for, oh my God, and I said that with the Hermit energy. There was something here about, like, you've just been so content with where, I feel like with just everything's been flowing, you've been feeling good, you're out of this heavy energy, but it's like, no, like, you need to, it's almost being, your growth is being stagnated if you stand still here and you're not, you're choosing to just not make a move. That's why it's like, no, you have to be a little more devoted and pursue the things that you want to create. Whatever you put on the back burner or you put on pause because you had some doubts about it, but it's the one thing that you know brings you the most passion in this world. And if it is something that you want to turn into, something more, a hobby that ends up going, making you the most income, right? I don't know, whatever that looks like to you here. But it's definitely you also having to do with stepping up into a leadership role, and being very outgoing and outspoken and just really enjoying yourself, but not putting your dreams on hold. I don't know here though too. I feel like too with the Eight of Wands, obviously with that, it's things are going to be moving rapidly. It could get unpredictable. You could be in an energy of being unpredictable. Maybe you've been really shocked yourself lately, like, well, shit, like, I really, like being a little blunt or doing things a little different or saying things or speaking differently or like really having the courage one by one, little baby steps, right, to actually speak your mind or say it how it is, or just not at your expense hold back feelings or, how you feel to, appease others or something with that. But I feel like whatever you're doing, it's all being divinely guided so that, you are able to fully step up into your purpose and, you know what I mean, and just lead your own life. And also maybe you are in, it's like teaching, like just, a lot of you guys signed up to do this, definitely star seeds, light workers, and whatever, empaths, whatever you want to call it, right? We all have a significant role here. And when you know that your purpose is a little deeper this lifetime and that you are meant to be helping other people in whatever way that looks like for you, it's like, it's kind of what it's referencing to, in my opinion, of what I feel right now. Why is Temperance here? We got the King of Pentacles. So yeah, they have little things here too. I'm just reading it. Attaining your goals will likely require some self-exploration as well as a firm commitment on your part. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, let me read that again. Attaining your goals will likely require some self-exploration as well as firm commitment on your part. You've already been in that energy, so that's confirmation here with what I was saying, this Hermit energy. It's like you've already done that. Now it's time to have more, of the commitment and I heard the word devoted. You have to be a little more devoted in what you're pursuing and stepping into more of your masculine energy to make that happen for yourself. Why is the Page of, whoa, okay. Yeah, you all had to have seen that one. That's just like, it like flipped all the way up and down. And what is that? Three of Cups. That's crazy. So Page of Cups is represented with the Three of Cups. Yeah. Three of Cups bring with it abundance of love and joy, suggest happy gatherings or celebrations, success in all areas of your life. I mean, yeah, that's beautiful energy. But again, with what I felt with this Page of Cups and the Empress energy, it was, it's definitely something that you've been, again, Page of Cups, right? There's always a fish represented in the cup, so it can be tricky. You're not really sure, someone really, if this has to do with somebody else, right? You could just be like, not really sure about this person, not really trusting. Are they genuinely coming towards you to offer you some sort of, emotional whatever, right? Like say maybe someone wants to take you out, someone's trying to get to know you. Can you really trust this person? Or if it's having to do with more of yourself and your inner journey, and what you are here to do and create outside of yourself and your purpose. I do feel like that's just an energy of taking this one by one, and really putting yourself out there, having more devotion, to be more your authentic self. Because I look at this right now as this is inside, this is you feeling like you've never been able to, be emotionally vulnerable or just outspoken or anything here that is opposite of, I don't know why this time with this card, it's making me feel that way. I feel like this is your energy, and doing things a little differently here as far as how you approach people you know, in all aspects of relationships, right? But it's just something different and it feels different. And maybe you're like not so sure again with things happening unpredictably, or, you know, being unpredictable, or with the Wheel of Fortune, this is out of your hands. Like, but this is some sort of change that's happening to you now that is just, I don't even know if you're fully, you know where you're going. It's like, Jesus, take the wheel here. It kind of feels like that. Like you're just sitting back on cruise control, allowing, you know, destiny and fate to play out, because, you know, but the devotion and more of the commitment to take the action steps. I know for a fact, I heard that it's needed there. Why is the Empress here? And then I'm just going to pull a few more cards to close it out, because I don't want to make this one too long. All right, so we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So, all right, I want to do one more. So yeah, it's like, you know, Four of Cups in reverse. You definitely, it's like, I just feel like this was where you were coming from, past disappointments, right? Oof, we got the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is that energy where I feel like that this is why, okay, this is why this is why that Three of Wands here too, in the Hermit energy. That's what I'm saying. You are struggling here with whether or not this is the right thing to do, this is the right time. It's something, if it's something that you should be, you know, investing in, because maybe it's brought some disappointment for you before, or it wasn't moving as fast as you wanted it to. I'm telling you, there's something here with that. And that's why it's kind of caused you to, you put something down, or someone down, or something, and boom, there it is, the Devil card, right? This is crazy. Crazy. Okay. Again, too, also with the Devil card, you guys could be just evaluating. I know, I said this too. With the Devil card, it could have to do with, you know, money as well, financial matters, or being too overly materialistic, or, you know, I don't know here. There was something I said, though, too, where it had to do with whatever you, it had to do with money. It had to do with money, this vision, a creative pursuit you wanted to do, possibly, or if this has having to do with a relationship, maybe this person was too overly materialistic, or maybe you were. But there was the initial energy I got in the beginning of this was just that, like you weren't really sure if this is something that, you know, would be able to turn into something to where it could be your main source of income. There was something like that. That's really weird here. And that was confirming that Devil card coming out here. Ah, jeez. So that could resonate for a few of you guys there too. Or again, you know, for those of you where this could be just addictive behaviors that were limiting you from, you know, being able to move forward. Now, addictive behaviors just meaning too, it could be overthinking. It could be, you know, the typical alcohol, drugs, whatever, cigarettes, or overeating, or, you know, sex addictions here, whatever it was that caused you to kind of put a pause on something here in your life. Or you just decided to put a pause on something, relationship with someone that was unhealthy for you, or was not, it was stagnating your growth. I mean, point blank here, but you know, trying to go a little deeper here than just, you know, that sort of thing. That's crazy. All right, let's see. We do have Justice coming in though too. Justice for you. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I do feel like obviously you want to be in your independent vibes here, you know, making logical decisions, practical decisions, having those boundaries up, not allowing, you know, people to take advantage of you, but also being smart about it here and having a plan. Two of Pentacles, let's see the energy coming towards you now as well. Two of Pentacles, the Magician. So yeah, you know, you're trying to find, you know, that little happy medium there, but you're also, there's a choice coming up here as well. But I do think the choice is whether you're going to be, I always do this, but I don't have to, just bear with me on this. That's just how I feel. Too much energy. Yeah, but there's something here too with the Two of Pentacles. It's like, should I do this? Should I not? I feel like there's a little bit of fear here on, taking that leap of faith, investing in yourself, being more devoted in yourself, and believing that you can manifest whatever it is your heart desires, because whatever is for you is for you. And, you do have the capability to do that. There will be balance and harmony brought into the situation. There will be, a balancing of the scales here. And, it is kind of here with the Six of, or just the image I got. It's like what you put out is what you'll get. I think the universe is just wanting you to remember that, take this chance, take the chance on yourself. You deserve that. You deserve to show up for yourself. And we'll pull, yo, stop the sign. I was going to say, we're going to pull one more. And yeah, because look, this is the happiest card in the deck. This is you, like, riding on a little horse. Look at this baby. He just looks so damn happy, right? Riding on this little horse into paradise. This is something that brings you the most joy. It's where you feel the most alive. And, you will get that, but you just have to keep pushing through the stagnation right now. It's beautiful energy, though. Because you've done enough for that's what I straight up heard, that it's not about the healing right now, the inner work. You've been in that hermit mode for too long. You need to get out of it, right? And take a chance else, being more of a leader or stepping into that kind of thing. But, whatever. Community, yeah. So maybe some of you guys too, like finding more like-minded people, or maybe you're going to be, really working with other people, or, maybe you're going to find a new, like, it's just like-minded people here, but it's going to be good for you also. And again, 7's a very spiritual number, but there's 3 women specifically on this card. And again, it was the divine feminine energy that was, a little hesitant, right? So maybe you guys could also, some of you guys can be struggling with, your relationships with other women. Now, whether you're a man or woman, take that how it resonates. But yeah, look at this, Archangel Michael. First chakra, your root chakra. So yeah, it's definitely going to be important. Again, I know I say this a lot, but grounding, making sure you're, checking in where you need to show up for yourself. Where is it that you could be more stable, more secure, feel more safe? If those are some issues, and trusting, that's what, look at that, trusting. I just lost my voice, but that's what the root chakra is all about. And if that one main, your foundation in your physical body, if that's off, due to your feelings and emotions, everything's off. So it's really important to check in with yourself there. I feel like that's the message for that. Yeah, I was gonna say I want to do 2 more. We got storm warning and walking away. So yeah, a lot of you guys could have just come out of this period again with the number 10, confirmation on that storm warning. Now I do feel like, oh, okay. So with walking away here, and again, it's kind of weird I separated these two. This storm warning with the root chakra, I do feel like this is something that, you're contemplating fully dropping. Now, whether this is, some sort of abandonment issue that happened to you before, or just, so whatever insecurity it is, someone or something that made you not feel safe, or secure or stable, or just things in your life constantly. It's like it's time also to take ownership of that, or if someone, allowing someone to, make you feel that way. But it's your responsibility now, again, to check in with yourself, to make sure that you're not allowing that negative self-talk to come back in your mind, right? And there is, I do feel like there is going to be a choice though too, whether it is a choice of dropping all of the burdens or not from it and moving forward courageously, bravely, right? Or if it's literally walking away from a person, you have to take that how it resonates. I'm going to pull one more here, all tied up. 23, which is 5. Yeah, I feel like this situation that you are either walking away from, choosing to, or you're still in the in between here, whether this could be family, friends, or relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, work job, work environment, whatever. I don't care what it is. So I feel like it has always put you in this mentality of the Eight of Swords energy. I really feel like in a certain situation, it's more or less I'm being shown like you have done everything you possibly humanly could to try to change the outcome of this situation, but the Wheel of Fortune has stepped in here. This is out of your control, you know, and I feel like if you choose to continue to go back to this in the situation that it is right now for you, it is only going to keep you all tied up, which is why you're being asked and you're being called to take a new route, take a new direction. And there's that word. I never say route. I always say route, and that's the second time in one of these videos. That's just weird. I don't know why. I don't know why that bothers me too. But you know, there's just, and you know what this is in your life. You know that if it's a specific person, they always trigger you to go back to this, oh, like, causing you to go back into that Eight of Swords energy, which is just self-imposed prison. It's keeping you bound to those, and it's just more or less to your own self-sabotaging thoughts here, as well. But with the storm warning, I don't know, man. There's something with that. I feel like just be very cautious too, and try not, with the energies we have going on this month, there's just a little warning here not to try to get too irritated to where you just lash out like word vomit. Side note there. So yeah, I don't know what that's about, but what right? Alright, and since I'm at 31 minutes, I am going to end it out with one card and we're going to read. I'm just trying to see where they want me to go with it. I heard one from each. Okay. So we're going to do these because I could not... Oh, that's weird. I was going back and forth. I could not decide. We'll do one of each and I'm going to read them out of the book. All right, so last two cards we're going to pull here for whoever needs to hear this message. Okay, the Distorted Feminine. Oh, shit, right? See what I'm saying? Yo, stop. That's so weird. And then we have the Divine Feminine. Look at that. The Distorted Feminine and the Divine Feminine. Yo, stop. And that is completely the opposite coin. I mean, when you're talking about just the feminine energy, that's the yin and the yang to the feminine energy, right? You have the Divine Feminine, but then you have the distorted one. The shadow side. Okay. Yeah, we're going to read this. Let's see. Yo, that's confirmation. Okay, that's crazy. All right, we're going to do one more here on this deck. Close Encounters, number 10. And look at this, 9, 10. Going from the 9 to the 10. And we had 10 here. Go confirmation. I had literally said, talking about the 10 portal. Beautiful uncaging on the bottom of the deck. With, again, number 14, which is 5. All tied up was number 5. It was 23. So, okay, maybe this situation had kept you that way before, but guess what? It's a beautiful uncaging is ready to just happen for you here, right? All right, so we're going to read the Distorted Feminine first. That's crazy, though. I've never had that one happen either. Right, it was literally the Distorted Feminine with the Divine Feminine on the bottom. Confirmation on that, right? All right, so it's time to recognize the Distorted Feminine in your life. Release these negative patterns and live fully and happily in the present. The distorted feminine may not appear to run the world in the same way the distorted masculine does, yet it is just as commonplace and equally destructive. The distorted feminine is characterized by negative emotions, depression, neediness, and a sense of going around in circles or need for pointless drama, feeling unattractive or being trapped and powerless. Again, Eight of Swords energy. That's what I picked up off that card. In the mode, the feminine can even be dishonest by means of manipulation, not saying what she really means, or by being unclear about what she needs. This gives rise to the unspoken or even unfamiliar expectations. The distorted feminine may seek to catch out or trip up another in order to have something to be angry or upset about. This need for attention, whatever the cost and expression of insecurity, can damage her health, her relationships, and even her career prospects. After centuries in the shadows, receiving little credit for her effort and shouldering guilt and blame at the hands of global institutions, the feminine is tired. Maybe she feels unloved and unsupported by the masculine in her world. Maybe life seems like a struggle. While some of these things may be true, remaining in the distorted feminine is not the way to resolve them. You have drawn this card today because the distorted feminine is lurking somewhere in your life and is asking to be acknowledged and healed. Being honest with yourself about what is really happening is the first huge step towards empowerment. Are you constantly becoming involved with the wrong kind of partner? Do you blame your mate for the things that aren't working in your life? Do you second guess yourself or imagine that other people think ill of you? Are you afraid to ask for what you really need and want, or are you or are you waiting until someone else figures it out and gives it to you? Are you dwelling on an old feeling of hurt or disappointment? Your angels and spirit guides want you to know that now is the time to bring this energy to the surface. Bless it for what it has taught you. Then let it go. It's time to live in and for the present. Live in and for the present. Wow, that was beautiful. All right, and last one, close encounters. Okay. Vulnerability as a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths, setting healthy boundaries. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for quality, love, friendship, and laughter. We had that community card as well, saying, we aren't meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded, and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind that barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without sacrifice. Oh, I'm sorry, I said sacrifice. It's artifice. What? Artifice? I don't care. Okay, that word. Oh my god. I don't know why I saw sacrifice. I was like seeing yellow all over the page anyway. It was like weird. It was like a little weird, like yellowy. But okay. Um, yeah. Okay, even in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your role openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your hearts. Yeah, and that's crazy. We have that beautiful uncaging, and it's a heart here. It was locked, but I'm telling you, in the last read before, it might have been the last read before, the one before that, but it was like just this explosion. I'm telling you, I felt that with everything in me, and those were the same orange and yellow colors on that one. So, yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys, whoever this message was for, you got something out of this. Definitely anything that you may have needed to hear or just confirmation for you. So yeah, and if you guys honestly would not mind, I know I used to say this in a lot of my videos, and then I had taken a little break because, obviously I needed to, but definitely hitting that like, share, and subscribe for me is super helpful. It's almost my first year, and you gotta have a certain amount of this, certain amount of watch hours, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, definitely I'm reaching out to say, hey, you know, if you can, that would be great. Like, share, and subscribe. Try to help me out here too, right? So, yeah, I really appreciate you guys, for all you guys that have been here with me since I started this not long ago, you know, a couple months ago. Actually, it was last December, but I stopped in March. I think March was like one of my last posts, and I didn't post till recently. It was like 5 or 6 months. I was just boof, whatevs, right? But yeah, so I really appreciate you guys that have still, yeah, been here, and that really means a lot to me. So, thank you, and I will catch you guys on the next one.